Hello guys, this is Ro and welcome to this video. So today I have another one sheet wonder project to share with you. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I've challenged myself to come up with some concepts for these one-page projects. I think they're really close to my heart because when I first started crafting, it was one of these one-page mini albums that I made that got me hooked on crafting. So really love making them. They don't take that many supplies, easy to embellish, and they're just so much fun. I mean, all the albums are fun, right? But I've been on sort of a kick lately, as you know. So here we are. So let's go ahead and take a look inside this one, and then I'm going to show you how to make it, and it shouldn't take us that long. Really easy to make. So this one, I just used a twine closure with a little button layered embellishment on there. And it has a little loop back button on the top, and that's how I linked it through the twine. And I just did a video on how to make these. It's a super quick video because they are really easy. So if you're interested, check that out. I'll link it below. Yeah, and so that's the front, and it says imagine up here, and I just put a little heart chipboard sticker here surrounded by some gems. For this little sheet on top here, I just used my border punch to do the corners there, just to give it a little bit more character. So let's go ahead and take a look inside, and then we'll just jump on into making it. So it opens up like this, and I just did a little tuck spot here with a little card that says "Made Magic Happen." And then this opens like this, and then this thing, you know, it reminds me of that spinner. I forgot what game it is that we used to play when we were young, but I like spinning it. It's just, okay, let me stop. So this opens like this, and I have a little heart punch there that I put, and just some cute little cards. This one says dream big, and this one says life is more beautiful with you. I couldn't agree more. You guys are so awesome. And then it has a little pocket there. So, and then that just closes like that, really easy. This one, I just put, you know, a border or a square that I used my border scissors. Just put a sticker on there. It says do small things with great love. So I thought that was cute. And here I just put a sticker. I made a little pocket with my scraps, and I just put this cute little heart journaling card right in there. So write some notes on there. And this little thing, I got these at a garage sale a while ago, and so I just finally found a home to use that one. So that's kind of cool. You know, sometimes you get things like, and you don't know when you're going to use them, and then finally that perfect opportunity comes, and you know it just fits there. So that's kind of like what happened with this album. And so this opens like this, and we've got our little tuck spot here that I put a little tag that I hung upside down there. And then we got another little tuck spot here, and then just a little thing that I did to put some journaling, put a couple stickers there just to fit inside there. So that closes like that, and then it opens like this. And we have another tag here in the pocket. We've got another pocket here, and then I just used my little shape puncher things to make this little cute little embellishment there. So easy. And I believe I show how to make this too in that tutorial that I did with the button embellishments. These are just really easy to make. And then we've got another little journaling card there. It's really cute. In this pocket, and then this opens like this. And I just have, in this pocket, I just put a couple more cards. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Isn't that the truth? And you are enough. Love those sentiments. And then over here, I just made a little paper clip with some of the hole punch shapes that I did to hold this in. And this is just a cute little envelope that I made really freehand with my border scissors. And this says take the risk. That's how I felt about this envelope, because I just went for it. I didn't do any scoring really or anything. I just literally went for it. Sometimes you just get in that mood, you know. So that closes like that. And then that is it. And what I really like about this album is that there's a couple ways you can make it. So when we get to that step, I'm going to show you how you can alter it a little bit and do a couple things different if you want to. So I made it like this so that you could see it in its glory, like all the way, but I'll show you how you could turn this into a pocket if you want, have less pages, or, you know, some cool things that we'll get to at that step that I want to show you. So let's go ahead and jump into making this. So we just need our 12 by 12 sheet and our cutter scoreboard. Alrighty, and this paper is Pink and Posh. this sheet. I don't know if I told you, I'm sorry. This sheet that I made for this, for the base, was another Arcadia sheet. And the papers that I used to embellish it, like this one and these ones, it's kind of like a mixture of everything. But most of them is from a paper pad called Sun and Fun by Pebbles. So I thought I should throw that your way just in case you were interested. But this is Pink and Posh. All right, so let's go ahead, and if you already have your sheet at 12 by 12 and you've took the branding strip off, then we're ready to rock and roll. So let me grab my little thing here, make sure you're in the camera. All right, hopefully you can see that okay. And let me turn this thing over because I need all the help I can get with these straight lines, let me tell you. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and score at 5 and 10. We want to be firm, but not press too hard because we don't want to crack our paper. We're going to need as much strength as we can for folding and stuff. All right, so then we're going to turn left and go this way. And we're going to score at 4 and 8. Get out of there. What's that doing? 8. All right, and that's pretty much it. Now we're just going to do a little bit of cutting and folding, and we will have our album. So shouldn't take too much longer. All right, so let me see if you could see it. Well, I just picked a great paper, didn't I? You can't see much of anything. Eek. Okay. All right, well, you should have 3 small flaps here, okay? They're the smallest flaps, the smallest panels that we're gonna actually turn into flaps, okay? So we're gonna focus on just cutting, let me see, hopefully you could see that now. We're just gonna cut each one of these flaps right here and right here, okay? So we're gonna turn these 3 of our smallest panels into flaps. So if you wanna watch me first, just in case you can't see mine that well, that's fine. One there, right on these little score lines. Okay, and so that's it. We have these 3 small flaps. And now what we're gonna do, we have a score line that's right here, right? And then we have another score line that's kind of like in the middle right here. So let's focus on this score line. We're going to cut right here, right at then, and we're gonna pass that first score line up to the second score line. So we're gonna go all the way through to that second score line. So let's go ahead and cut that, and that's gonna be our final cut. And we'll be ready to make this album. And I'm gonna try not to get too scissor happy here because we know I don't cut in straightest line. All right, and there we go. Okay, and let me see, now I'm trying to remember what I did. All right, now let's flip it over like this. Let's put those 3 panels at the very top. Okay, so we want our 3 little panels here. And we should have our slit right here, okay? And so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this first little panel and we're gonna fold that to the back, away from us. Fold that away, and let's give it a little burnishing. Then these 2 little panels, we're gonna fold towards us. And these will give us 2 of our pockets that are gonna be in our album. And then let's go back down here. And with this one, we're going to fold it towards us, over to the right. Nice and easy. And then we're gonna fold it one more time, again to the right. And being really careful with our fold lines, doing our little burnishing. All right, so now we have that part, we're almost done. And with this one, we're going to fold it away from us. So we're gonna fold it under this whole panel right there, okay? And for these little pockets, you may need to trim a little bit off of these so that it folds easier, just a little bit. And if you need to do so, that's perfectly fine and that's normal. And let's just do a little burnishing right here, okay? And then with this panel right here, we're gonna take it and we're gonna fold it all the way on top of the other panel, just like that. Burnish. And so see how I have a little overage right here? We can go ahead and cut that off. I'm just gonna cut that off so that it folds a little bit easier when we get to that step. All right. Make sure that's even with the other panel. All right, and then all we do now is we just bring this down and bring that over. So we're just gonna fold it over right on that score line like that. And that's it, super easy. So again, if you didn't see that or catch that, it looked like that, and we're just gonna fold it down like that. Okay, so let's see what we have now. So when we open it, we should have this page that goes out like that. Remember, so we have our 3 panels here, and that folds like that. And then this middle part should come up like that, right? Remember, that's where I did my 2 little tuck spots here. And then when we close that and we open it, it should open this way, and we have our 2 little pockets here. And then this one opens this way, and we also have another little pocket here. And I can't remember if I did my album like that, but I will show you all the different ways that you can do this because it's pretty versatile. You have a lot of different options that you can play with. Now let me cut a little bit off of this pocket here, just so we have a little bit more room. And we'll probably want to right now do our little notch. All right, so we got that. So before we start gluing, let me just show you some of the options that you have with this because it is versatile in that way. And that's one of my favorite parts of this album, is that they all don't have to be one exact way, which is pretty cool. All right, so let me get mine so that I can see. So as you can see, mine goes like this, right? And it comes out into those 3 panels. But maybe you don't want 3 panels. Maybe you just want this to be a pocket so that it just opens like this. You have a pocket here, and then you have that, right? So if you want that as an option, all you have to do is just take this fold right here and glue it right here and right here so that you have a little pocket up top, okay? You could also make it a side pocket too. Really, each way you want to go, that's fine. So if you want it to be a side pocket, we'll glue here, side pocket goes there. Or if you want it to be a top pocket, we're gonna glue here and glue here, okay? That's one of the ways, but there's more options. You can also take it like this, fold it this way, and you can make it a pocket this way too, right? So whichever way you wanna go. I hope that's not too confusing. Just wanna give you all the options that you have. But then you would glue it this way, and it would open like that. So it's really up to you. I mean, once you make the base, you'll see it's easy. You can play with these little panels and, you know, just really make it your own. So I think for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to go ahead and follow along with what I did here. So we're just going to keep it as an opening. I think I folded it this way. Yeah. So we would fold this here like that. And that's our beginning step. And excuse my dog. He's talking to the other dogs that are walking by. Okay, and so now we have this that goes open. So now we have another option here. Maybe you don't want this flap to open up like this. Maybe you just want this to be a pocket right here. So if you do, all you do is just stick your glue right here. Fold this back so it's easier for you to see. Stick your glue here, stick your glue here, and then this will be a pocket. And what's cool about that style is that it could literally just be like a flip book. Oh Lord, where did I go? Okay, I'm all over the place now. Let's see, okay. So let's do it more flip book style. I think that's easier. Let's say we wanted this to be a pocket, right? So you would have your pocket there, and we just have flip book all the way across. So then if we wanted to make this a pocket, instead of flipping up this way, it would just keep flipping like this. See, all the way around. And so that's a cute way to do it as well. So totally up to you. So I'm just going to continue though, give it a little bit more interactivity. I'm going to just have it flip open like that. But you can definitely make that a side pocket right there. Okay, and so that part's done. And then when we open it this way, we have our other 2 pockets here. So we're probably going to want to trim a little bit off of each side of our panels here. Just a little. Just so that it folds a little bit easier. And if it seems confusing, it's not once you make the base. You'll see, and you can just really go to town making it however that you want to. There's no right or wrong, just crafty fun. All right, so we have our 2 pockets here, so let's go ahead and make our notches. And let's do a little gluing. So we're just going to glue each side like that. And then this will go and glue down like that. And then this one, we're going to do the same thing, just glue each side. Like so. All right, now we've got our 2 pockets there. And then this page, you could also fold in this way if you want. Let me see, did I do that? Yeah, that's how I did mine. I folded it in this way. So instead of folding it back that way, which I think it's cool that way too, because you just keep going, right? But you can also fold it in this way like me, or that way. Really, just up to you. But I'm gonna keep it to how I did mine, just in case you want it like that. So I'm gonna fold it in this way. So let's go ahead and glue this pocket down, just on each side. Bring that up. All right, so now we have that pocket. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we open it up. We should have our 3 panels like so. And that's how I have mine. And then I just used a scrap to make this pocket right here. Just put a scrap there if you want to put a pocket here or have room for photos or whatever you want to do. That closes like that, unless you want to explore some of the other options. And then this one opens like this, and then it opens like this, and we have these 2 pockets here. We fold it out, we have that pocket. So yeah, and that's it. So easy, really versatile album that you can do really cool stuff with. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had fun crafting with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll check you out in our next video. Thanks for watching.